With everybody being together for so long, what's it like to kind of pull back the curtain for everybody to see, like pull back the curtain of what's really going on with everybody? You know how fun it was, and having been in this game for so long.
Well, what was interesting to me is you think with a comedy troupe, you pull back the mirror and everything is so fun, but comedy is a tragedy plus time. So it was really compelling to find out the tragedies and some of the hardships that this troupe has gone through and how it has made them better because of the brotherhood they have.
How exciting was it to go through the footage and see? Because you guys probably had so much to go through with so much time that they've all been together.
We were really blessed. So Paul Bellini, who was a writer on the show, but was a friend of Scott's when they were back in college, has been filming since 1980. So we had this incredible 40-year, resource to go back to anytime we wanted to illustrate something or make a point, and it gives great texture to the film. So we really, the story, it's a I don't want to say meat and potatoes in front of the director, but it's a very straightforward kind of documentary. We're trying to be clever with form.
Classically structured.
Yeah, classically structured, like his cheekbones. So yeah, just being able to dive into all this material that was sitting there that no one has ever seen and bring that to life, like that was a kick and a half. And it's one you don't get to do, that often. So.
Go ahead. I was going to say Cindy Wolf, who is our archivist, did an incredible job of rallying together all of this stuff, because we had Paul's footage and we also had original SNL Lorne Michaels Broadway videos archive, and we had all kinds of other things that happened on other shows, and it was really kind of a nightmare, and I'm sure Cindy was working really hard on that.
Well, we had various themes that we wanted to deal with in the film, and all this footage was like mining for gold. You'd go through old improvs and sketches that they had done at the Rivoli, and suddenly you'd hit something like, oh, we can use that, and just like gathering this little pile of gold.
And through this pile of gold, what was something that you guys found exciting or fun or learned going through everything? Because I'm sure there's got to be, or something you maybe forgot. You're like, whoa, that happened.
I would say there isn't a specific thing, but the sum total of 40 years, you think, that's Reg was saying, it's like you think of a comedy troupe, it's all going to be, but there's this incredible story there with timelines built into it and ups and downs and challenges and sadness. So finding that family story in the middle of a comedy story was really special to me.
Yeah, and I think, I also wrote a book about them that led to this thing, and so a lot of the stories I'd already heard, but to see them tell them again for the cameras, and you'll see they get quite moved at times, and they also laugh a lot, but it's a very serious story. This is like the real world. These guys they're not living in a fantasy world. They're making funny things out of some very serious things. So that was exciting to see it, to actually see it.
Yeah, it was great going through Paul's book and just pulling out what I thought might be the more emotional moments in their career, and then have them recreate that on camera. It's just you can just imagine what Paul felt when he was interviewing them and they did that, and now we actually have a visual history of it.